Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun.
Who is Austin Nasso?
I think a more apropos question is, what is an Austin Nasso? The question has perplexed scientists for years and years.
I think the breed of Nasso is, I don't know, it's repulsive.
You're an awkward Jewish boy who came on a little too strong.
Stereotypical Jew.
The Austin Nasso consists of two things mainly. One hand being Jewish, and the other hand being Hercules.
Wow, look, that's what I say when I look at those muscles.
He is a large man. He is excitable. He's like a baby in the womb of comedy.
Genetically engineered to live below ground and dwell in the shadows.
Hey, he's pretty muscular, I can't lie. He's a good-looking guy, he just doesn't know how to really talk to too many girls.
He's the bronzed and chiseled form of the conventional Disney Hercules, while at the same time having the hairy and hilarious nature of the American Jew.
He's an Italian-American guy from the East Coast who wears a lot of t-shirts.
He wears shorts to parties.
Austin. You've made it 23 years, and I'm so sorry Serafino had to deal with you all that time.
Juicy contradiction. He's a software engineer, yet he's not totally socially inept. He's a comedian, yet he's not that funny.
Valia said I had to say something nice, but I really couldn't think of anything. You're pretty useless.
You know, Nasso wasn't always the charming, handsome man he is today. He was disgusting. He was abominable. And now he works at Microsoft, and he seems smart. But it wasn't easy turning Nass into the man he is today because we had to go long distance. But we made it work. But Nass, this is your day, and I want you to enjoy it to the fullest. I want you to enjoy your cake. Enjoy whatever treats you want, because you've done it before.
Hello, how you doing? How are you? I am doing great. Could I get a 10 by 10? All right.
Austin's like the brother you never really had and never really wanted.
On another note, some positive things I would say about my brother is he always knows how to make people laugh.
You are legit like one of the funniest, most talented of all my bros.
Ever since orientation, you know, you were super funny.
Walked up, introduced myself, and you're like, hey man, I'm Austin Nasso. Kind of went in, told a few jokes, and you know, ever since then you've been pushing me to come to all the comedy clubs, but even, you know, though I haven't made it to many of the shows, we've still remained great friends.
He means stand-up comedy that I somehow ended up being a co-signer for at UCLA. He means hilarity, he means funny, he means food.
That really is what gave me the inspiration or motivation to muster up the gusto to finish my sandwich, and I think that's what truly makes Austin Nasso such a phenomenal man in this world.
Do you remember the time where you forced me to go on into improv with you and you tricked me to getting on stage? I did horrible. It was so bad. How bad is it? It was very bad. I'm not from here. That's what I said.
I really admire the passion that you have for comedy, and
for example, how he's continued to pursue comedy even while working full-time, even while moving to a completely new city.
Can't wait for you to become a comedian. Good, like I hope you're doing amazing with Microsoft in Seattle. Can't wait for you to establish yourself in Seattle.
We've definitely been through a lot over the past 23 years, but definitely super proud of you. It's really cool to see everything you've done, everything you've come to do, whether it be comedy, UCLA, now Microsoft, Seattle, everything.
Austin Nasso, truthfully, is one of the most inspiring people I've ever known in my life because he works so hard.
Works really hard and really dedicates himself to what he wants to do, and I admire hustle.
I love you, and you always inspire me to keep working hard and do my best at everything I'm a part of.
Well, Austin's a pretty great guy. He's driven and ambitious, and he's not afraid of putting himself out there, even if that means putting himself in pretty sticky situations.
He is a nice, genuine, and caring friend who's truly passionate about whatever he sets his mind to.
You can just tell he really cares about his friends, and he's the same person in front of everybody.
You're also a really genuine person. I think not a lot of people care as much.
You just care so deeply about others and care so deeply about everything that you do and doing your best job and being the best friend.
Throughout all my memories with Austin, there's one thing that stays consistent. Austin genuinely enjoys bringing joy to people's lives. Whether he's telling jokes or doing something funny, even in the worst of times, he makes it his priority to make people happy.
Just a genuinely sweet person, even though you're a massive troll and have the attention span of like
a fish.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
A fish.
Like a fish.
That's
But
it.
He lights up the room when he walks in. I'll definitely say that.
I'd say best memory is the first time I ever did stand-up. Was just super excited to be there, and you could just tell he loved comedy and was just excited. And he was talking when I met him, he was talking about wanting to start Shenanigans and start the first comedy club at UCLA because it hadn't been started yet. And I said, that sounds like a great idea, man. And then he ended up doing it, and it's the fucking one of the best things to ever happen at UCLA, man.
I remember my freshman year when I came to UCLA. I wanted to join a comedy club. Luckily, Austin and his good friend Nathan Mosher already did that when they came to UCLA their freshman year. So I joined Shenanigans, and it's great, and I love being in it.
From all the stress we put on building the club, to all the shenanigans we pulled, putting on comedy shows.
Free comedy club.
Life is not as funny without you. I mean, we're funny, but you were like the little spice, you know, the little...
Jokes aside, one of my favorite Austin Nasso stories that really shows his drive is CS 111 Project 1. About halfway through, I was ready to throw in the towel and take the L, but it was Austin who had the people skills and the drive to convince me to finish, to put that fire back in my heart and make sure that we turned in something we were both proud of.
I just want to recall our first meeting when I met you at House of Meatballs. And I think it was maybe first or second time we actually met. And Evan was like, I have this friend Austin, we should live with him. He's cool, but you know. And so, you know, we sit down, you know, start conversation. And then I'm like, wait, is your polo shirt inside out? And you're like, no, it's not. It's polo. I mean, it's not. It was. You then proceeded to stand up, walk outside, stand right in front of the large glass window, and show your hairy chest to everyone and change your shirt back right side in. I actually think it was one of the hardest I've laughed in my whole life. And it really set up our friendship to be an interesting one.
You know, you were one of those dudes that kind of really made college what it was, and you know, we've continued that up till even the most recent New Year's. So.
doing the Naruto run outside of the dining hall. In fact, like that was just you, but I enjoyed it. So that was great. Doing that is like so socially unacceptable, but it's awesome. I have so much footage of it, and I'm gonna dig that up.
It's great. I honestly love the fact that we literally went around the world together. Like we went to Cabo, we went to Miami, we went to Vegas, we went to San Diego. We went to so many places together, and honestly, all of them, you made them special by being your A self. I'm not gonna say the word. But yeah, and honestly, you're a really fun guy, a really amazing guy, genuine, and really fun to be around. Thank you so much for being you, and honestly, cheers into many more memories.
And you've always been my absolute best friend. At some of the lowest points of my life, when I was so sick, you were the one who came over every day after school and just sat with me on the couch when I couldn't do anything else and just hung out with me. When I was about to fail the SAT, you tutored me. When I couldn't use my brain to do math, you did it for me. You just always had my back, and you've always been there for the high times. You've made me laugh in this life harder than anyone else has ever made me laugh. Like, my hardest laughing memories are universally with you.
The time we competed in Mr. Hillel together, all those late nights at Denny's and shitty buffets in Vegas, and sitting through a really boring and long engineering graduation together. And my last 2 trips to Seattle also just wouldn't have been the same without sleeping on his couch and going to some really random Microsoft parties and ending the night at IHOP. Yeah, it's just, I think, those little small moments that really make my friendship with Austin.
Many of my favorite memories with Austin date way back to when we were little. At about 5 years old, Austin invented and introduced to me a game called Dragon, where you basically put a blanket over your head and bump into walls. But I like memories like this so much because it reminds me even how, since a young age, Austin was always trying to make people laugh. Because in reality, Austin wasn't actually trying to be a dragon. He was just looking for an excuse to put a blanket on his head and bump into walls and make people laugh.
The backyard parties in Connecticut and basically seeing you around campus and seeing your shows. You made my UCLA experience more funny and more exciting.
I forget when you would come wake us up every morning, like, breakfast with babes! Like, oh man, like, you knew we were gonna have breakfast the morning. You knew I was gonna pass out in her bed every single night we went out. You knew. And then we would have recovery food together, and then all the times we studied together, like, all the life advice you've given us, like, man, I couldn't really miss it now. Man. I miss college or Austin.
He's overly protective, overly caring, always wants the best for you, and wants you to be the best version of yourself.
I can't wait till we all meet up in the end. I really see where we're going, and I know that we're going to meet up. I feel like all of us, boy band and you and UCLA, we're all tributaries spreading to a basin, and we're all going to meet up in the end, but we're going our different paths. But at the end, we're gonna really do some cool shit, and I can't wait.
Happy birthday, Austin. I miss you. I love you. And right now I'm thinking about the time that you gave Clavan a fake hot brownie and convinced him that you drugged him and let him walk around thinking that he was super high for like a few hours before telling him. And the other time where you first convinced us that Clavan's fake lottery ticket was real, and then later also convinced us that your father was preparing to sue Clavan's dad because of some prank we tried to pull on you. Oh man, and I remember the first fucking thing I heard you say in gym class in like 6th or 7th grade. We were all assigned to play volleyball, and I just remember you making this terrible joke about how you didn't know how to serve a volleyball, but you knew what like a computer server was, and from that moment on, I just thought like, oh, this guy's great. Like, I want to be this guy's friend.
For the last 2 or 3 years, you played such an incredibly positive role in my life. Birthright this summer with you was like probably just one of the best experiences of my whole existence, and I'm looking forward to so many more. It's so cool to have you in Seattle, hanging out with my family, becoming friends with, you know, just everyone that I love. And
oh my god, happy birthday, cuz.
Want to say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Austin. We miss you.
I know you're gonna make it big someday, so have a great birthday, man.
I will forever cherish our memories. Happy birthday, Austin. You're the greatest, and I hope to see what you are gonna do in the coming years.
Love you a lot, dude.
Happy birthday. Let's get super fucking smashed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Austin. Wasn't sure if this was bullying or not, but I'm gonna go with a no. But happy birthday to you. I heard you are turning 38. Just kidding.
And happy birthday, man.
He is going to push past all the boundaries that he may encounter in his life and become a huge success, and I can say that with confidence. Love you, Austin Nasso. Happy birthday!
The answer is he's all of that. An incredible human being, one that I personally love very much. And we're so all lucky to have in our life.
Happy birthday, Mr. Nusinas. This is your special day.
Austin
Just
Nasso,
want to give you
big boy
a massive
Happy birthday.
We love you, and we'll see you soon. And
Wish you were here. Wish you were here, fucker.
Happy birthday, Austin. I hope you have a great one, and thanks for being a great friend.
I hope you have a great birthday, and I am excited for the future.
I want to say happy birthday. I love you to the absolute moon and back, and you've always been my absolute best friend.
Austin, happy birthday. Happy birthday, you cute little boy.
And I sincerely hope someone punches you in the balls and runs off and doesn't let you catch them, because that's what I would do if I was there. Happy birthday, man.
Austin,
Happy birthday.
happy birthday, you giant Slavic warrior.
I appreciate him, and I hope he has a good birthday. So happy birthday, bro. I love you.
Don't ever change. Happy birthday. Love you.
With that being said, I hope that these videos from your friends and family reciprocate that joy and happiness that you bring to us. I hope you have a happy 23rd birthday, and I hope you enjoy your day, cuz.
I'm sending you lots of hugs from frigid, cold Canada. Happy birthday, buddy.
Hey. So I'm going to try to keep my part short because I know this video is already so long and no one's going to want to see this whole thing, probably not even you, Austin. And the reason why it's so long is that you just have so many damn friends. Like, I tried narrowing it down. This was me shortening the list of all the people you know. And even then, yeah, you have so many people across the country that have some nice things to say, others not so much. And I can definitely relate to both. So we've been dating almost a year now, somehow. Don't know how I put up with you. And I'm not going to say that being your girlfriend has always been easy. You've definitely tested my patience 1 or 2 times. And just things that people said in the video I found very applicable, such as you having the attention span of a fish, and at times being repulsive, doing things that I wouldn't even tell my closest friends because it would only reflect badly on me. But there were also some good things that kind of were common themes that I noticed, such as you being genuine and you being funny, I guess, and being a great friend and motivated and driven. And these are all words that I used to describe you too. So as much as I sometimes hate my life, I genuinely do feel grateful being your girlfriend. You are unlike anyone I've ever met in my entire life. And also, I just am very appreciative that all these faces in the video, I didn't really know over a year ago. And because of you, you've opened me up to your world. We've traveled some of the world together and will continue to do so. And who knows what will happen in life, but at this exact moment, we're young and in love, which is probably the most wonderful thing that can happen to a human. So I feel very lucky. I feel very lucky that I can celebrate your birthday with you. I hope you have an awesome day that has minimal anxiety attacks and being broken. And you deserve to enjoy every moment of this year and all the years to come. So happy birthday. Enjoy the angst. Love you.